Hello everybody. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my channel. I'm not in front of the camera today. I might remake this video later at a later date where I am in front of the camera. I just don't feel like getting dressed up right now. So, my name is Sabrina. I am a medium, a psychic healer, and a shamanic witch. Since last year, it's come to my attention that I have done more than a few spells to break up toxic relationships for friends. And they've been successful, even if they were just temporary, so that the parents could sit down and talk to the teenage child. I've also done cord cuttings, which ended up revealing some very important information to me that was really being hidden. And going from there, I did a cord cutting with 2 reversal candles at a particular time of the year and a particular transit of the moon that was extremely effective. And so what I've come to learn is that I'm not only good at banishing, but I'm also good at reversing. And this is something that really needs to be done if someone has been sending you things. I've talked about using a double action candle, which was black and white. But in my most recent video, I've shared some of this information with my recent candle haul, and that I have black candles for banishing, but I also have reversal candles. I have skulls that have black on the outside and red on the inside. I actually used that with my second cord cutting that ended up revealing an image in the leftover blue-green candle wax that I was using for the main 2 candles. But also, after that, using a double action candle referred to as a reversal candle. That's really my favorite because you're working both at the same time when you have a red candle dipped in black. Now, what I have been learning recently is that when you send something back, even if you just use one candle that's black on the top and red on the bottom, it can be effective and it can work with most people. However, if there has been someone who is advanced in their magical practice, and they do this often, then you may have trouble getting that energy or that entity off, I should say, sent back, okay, sent back. You want it to be banished, you want it to be sent back off of you, and get it off of you. I've talked about some of the signs that you have been affected in 2 of my videos, Dream Sorcery and Psychic Attack. These are very important videos that are just not getting enough views. I need to talk more about psychic protection. I have talked about doing a general banishing of negativity every single Saturday for a few minutes with a black candle. This should be part of your spiritual practice. It's not about going to a building and just turning all your faith into an external ascended master. This is about taking your energy life force into your own hands and claiming that whatever is on you in any way caused by someone else is eliminated and banished with a black candle. Now, if you'd rather use a black and white, that's fine, do that. My choice of working right now is the reversal candle that is red dipped in black. That's a double action candle, but it's called a reversal candle. Double action candle is one color on the top and another color on the bottom. So you might want to go back before you watch this video or after you watch this video and listen to me talk about my most recent candle haul. All right, now let's say you're having all kinds of weird symptoms. You're not only having brain fog, you're not only feeling stuck in the head, you're not only feeling sad. One of the main symptoms that could tell you that somebody has sent something to you is that you're drained. This is what happened to me. You'll be drained, you'll be very, very drained. Especially if they have been doing a binding to connect to you energetically. You're going to feel very drained. The first thing you're going to need to do is actually a banishing. Excuse me. But you can do a reversal candle that will both banish and send back. In doing that, you're not only going to want to use a black salt. Now, my black salt video has the highest views in the shortest amount of time of any other video that I've ever made. People are using it, people are making comments, people are thanking me right and left. But there's several different ways that you can use black salt. You can not only use it to banish something away from you, you can also use it to protect you. It depends on the working you're doing, how you're working it. Very few people have the time, the energy, or the dedication to purchase the supplies and the tools that they need in order to perform a real uncrossing. But I'm going to try to share with you a simple way that you could work. If you don't understand the moon phases or the moon transits, but you're willing to work with a reversal candle, if you have had somebody pay to send something to you, whether it's a binding or to get sick or to have bad luck or to lose your money or to lose your job, and you're starting to have weird things happen, you're not feeling well, and you realize, oh my gosh, I've been so distracted, I haven't been really taking care of myself. You get back on track, you start taking care of yourself. You still need to banish the negative energy, and you need to learn, again, how to regularly set up a psychic shield. You need to strengthen your aura. First things first, no matter what it is that you're doing to bring good luck or favor to you, you must banish the negativity first. So, all I'm going to do right now is show you how to make an uncrossing oil, and this would be part of the working you would end up doing. Today I'm going to be adapting a formula from Silver Raven Wolf's To Light a Sacred Flame. I made a lot of these powders over the years. As you can see, I do all kinds of markings and highlightings. I've studied and I've practiced for many years. We're going to do what's called Fate's powder, but we're going to make an oil. As it says here, this is an uncrossing powder used to overcome the power of a wanga, which is a very strong spell, negative influence, and psychic binding, guys. Okay? So if you want to break that bind, that crossing, or you've got situations going on in your life where there's just so many players and there's so much crap going on, you're in a situation that's crossed, and you need to uncross it. It's said to be a very dependable powder that works quickly. Best day to make is Saturday in the hour of Saturn. Now, what you're going to need is some type of a bottle in order to put this mixture in. And whatever little glass bottles you can get, even if it's a little glass jar. I have this left over from when I purchased these for my Etsy store. But here is an e.l.f. Cosmetics bottle with a dropper. And it's glass. All I need to do is put a label on it that says Uncrossing Oil, and I can fill that up. So today I'm going to use the larger bottle that's clear, right? You're going to need some type of an oil. Now you can use olive oil. It's very thick, and I have recently decided that I prefer grapeseed oil because it's thinner and it actually is more absorbable into our skin. So I'm going to be using the grapeseed oil. Now, some of the things that she has for the formula in her book are here, with one or two others that I am having to adapt because I don't have exactly everything that she recommends. And you will find that there's different formulas for uncrossing powders and oils everywhere you look. If you understand the basic principles of color and the energetic energies of herbs and spices and flowers, if you've already studied that or not, basically we've got black salt for protection and banishing. If you are a woman and you are making this to protect you and to banish negativity from you, you're going to need some rosemary from the grocery store. I do not have, I'm trying to think of what it is that she's recommending. I'm going to be putting some black peppercorns. This is a very common ingredient for banishings, for hexings, for return to sender, for uncrossing. Myrrh is another one. These are things that I've acquired over the years. And then patchouli, which I don't have patchouli leaves, so I'm using this patchouli essential oil from the grocery store. And if that's all you have is essential oils from the grocery store, I'm sorry, that's fine. You will add those to your carrier oil. So let me go back here. She really doesn't say how to employ whatever it is that you make into a spell working. And it's taken me years, guys. I've been led by spirit through my intuition. As to how I need to work. And it's really just been through trial and error. But I finally hit upon something last year that I have come to learn is very, very powerful for breaking a binding. Someone had created a binding to me, and I became aware of it. I felt very, very drained. I was not getting good assignments. Things were going wrong. And I wasn't able to really get myself protected or have things sent back when I was sleeping. And it was only this particular working I did that actually worked. And now I know exactly why it worked. Okay, she says black pepper. I do have black pepper, but I also want to use the peppercorns. dragon's blood. It's red. I don't have that, so I'm going to use red peppers. Now, red peppers actually relate to Mars. If you want something to actually break apart and move, Mars is what you want to work with, guys. So in my opinion, making this particular type of a powder or an oil should be done with some type of energy related to Mars, either on a Tuesday. I would say on a Saturday, you'd have to do it in the hour of Mars, or just do it on a Tuesday, all right? Create this oil on a Tuesday. Rosemary and patchouli. Now, I'm going to add, because I'm a woman, you can add rosemary, all right? So, we are going to first take the peppercorns. You're going to put your hand over it. I bless, I consecrate, and I charge these peppercorns to uncross whatever situation has been sent to me to bind me or to keep me stuck. I banish it. These peppercorns I charge for the duty of banishing and uncrossing. In the name of my guides, my guardians, my angels, the angels and entities of Saturn, the angels and entities of Mars. Thank you. Put them in there. I'm probably going to end up getting another one of these big, which I have one over there from the dollar store, and just making a big bottle of uncrossing oil. All right, the next one, I'm going to use rosemary. You don't have to spend a lot of money, okay? All right. I bless, I consecrate this rosemary to protect me, to banish negative energies, and to uncross whatever energies or entities have been sent to me to bind me or keep me stuck. In the name of my guides, my guardians, my angels. Thank you. Small opening, big leaves. Now you should be able to use this if you have to within the next few hours. I would wait till nighttime. I've always done my preparations during the day, and then I've done my magical workings at night. Okay? What's next? Black salt. Now this has got salt plus charcoal plus a couple of other little things in there. I bless and I consecrate and I charge this black salt to protect me, to banish negative energies and entities away from me, and to uncross any energies or entities that have been sent to me to bind me or keep me stuck. In the name of my guides, my guardians, my angels, the intelligences of Saturn and the intelligences of Mars. So banish and protect, that's what this is for. Now I'm going to take the myrrh, pour a little in my hand. I bless and I charge and I consecrate this myrrh to protect me, to banish negativity, to banish energies and entities away from me, off of me, and to uncross me from any energies or entities that have been sent to me to bind me or keep me stuck. In the name of my guides, my guardians, and my angels, as well as the intelligences of Saturn and the intelligences of Mars. Okay, the last one is the patchouli, which I have in an essential oil. And since that's an oil, I'm just going to go ahead and add my grapeseed oil right now. And I forgot my funnel, so let's see if I can do this. Whoa, without making a gigantic mess. All right. Now I'm going to add 10 to 20 drops of patchouli essential oil. Okay, I got 10 drops out for now. I'll have to see how that smells in a minute. I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell you again. I had an amazing experience with patchouli. I've had friends in the occult circle that I was in for a while tell me it's for fertility. Well, when you think about fertility, the only way you can have fertility, like I've said, in order to have blessings or whatever, you've got to banish negativity first. And when I was living in the haunted apartment, nothing worked except patchouli. And I went through a whole process, a whole series of things that weren't really working. I poured chili powder and asafoetida down the pipes because they were in the basement and they were coming up through the pipes and through the electrical holes in the walls and everything, and that didn't work. I tried a multitude of things, guys, and one day I just took the patchouli oil and I poured it at the base of the radiator to go down the basement and get rid of the entity that was stuck inside the radiator. I could see it through the infrared of my phone, and it was quiet for the first time since I had moved in there, which was May, and it started getting worse through the summer. June, was it June, July, maybe it was, I don't know, yeah, June, July, August, September, October. I don't know, I lived with torture for 7 months, and finally I used this. It was quiet for 5 days, but the building next door had all kinds of stuff going on. It was not my intention, but that's what happened. It sent those things away, guys. It sent those things away. So patchouli will help to banish. You've also charged everything to uncross you as well. And that's it. There is your uncrossing oil. Now you need to get a label. I've got these Avery labels. And I'm just going to write uncrossing oil and put it on there. Put this out in the sun. And if you need to use it tonight, use it. You're going to obviously take just an amount that you're going to need to put on your fingers to anoint a candle, a reversal candle, or a skull candle. You know, put it in your hands, rub it all together. And then when you do wash your hands, the oil is going to be much easily absorbed into your skin if that's what's left over. That's it for today, guys. This is just a part of your arsenal, a part of your supporting things that you need to use in your working. And yes, it's not going to be enough for you just to burn a candle. You may need to inscribe something on there. You will need to anoint it. You'll need to hold it and charge it with your intent. And you will need to watch it and make sure that it burns in one sitting from top to bottom. And whether it's a jumbo candle or a 6-inch candle or an 8-inch candle, you cannot put it out. But that's for another video, okay? At least now you've got your uncrossing oil. And it should be safe enough for you to use on with your hands. You could anoint your third eye, your throat, your wrist. Otherwise, if you feel like anything here might irritate you, you may have to use gloves. But I mean, that's all I'm doing to show you today as to how you would want to make this and keep this in your cabinet somewhere for any time, you know, once a year, twice a year. Maybe you'll only need to use it once every 2 years. But we're constantly bombarded by people that send jealousy, envy, hate. They want you to trip yourself up and lose your job or whatever, okay? So there you go. That's it for today. You can also use all of the same ingredients that we have used today to make yourself a powder and save it in the jar. All right. If you would like me to do an uncrossing for you, a candle working uncrossing for you as an advanced magical practitioner, a shamanic witch, please comment below and I will get a heads up that way that you want to communicate. I'll give you my Gmail account and then I will watch for your email and we will go from there. Thank you. All right, talk to you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.